underway here in Week 3. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Off the play fake, Mariota. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit. And he gets a small gain on the play.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Newton. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect down.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Following the interception here, Mariota. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
One of the most hyped, talked about prospects that enter the league at tight end. Kyle Pitts certainly delivered and probably exceeded expectations as a rookie. Hit 1,000 yards and ranked 3rd among tight ends and 2nd among all rookies in receiving. Sky, absolutely the limit for this young man. A nice pickup there for a first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mariota to throw it. Dancing to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Marcus Mariota with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The numbers for Walker from last week's effort, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Seahawks are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that. Walker with another carry.
And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 36. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Penny. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. On 4th down, Newton. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Straight ahead, Walker. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble, and the Falcons grab it. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. First and Falcons and Mariota at their own 22. Beginning on the ground with Patterson. The numbers for him from a week ago: 13 carries, 103 yards, and a touchdown.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Ooh, with a juke. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 39, Mariota. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Linval Joseph breaking free and dropping it. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starting in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
On now to punt, here's Bradley Pinion. 35 yards that time on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. And Charles, he's a rookie. He's put it on the ground once, maybe defensively. Now they're saying, okay, we can get this young buck to cough it up 2, 3 times. He's got to be careful here.
Yeah, they do tend to zero in on the young runners because once one comes out, as you noted, you think there's an opportunity for more. This is where you have to get with that guy and say, all right, they're going to come after you, but we believe in your talents. Take care of the football, and let's go.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Newton. And this one is incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Walker. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Now it's Newton. Catch is made by Metcalf. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run forward with Penny. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Newton now to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now Newton on third and goal. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
On second, here's Algier. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
First and 10, it's Patterson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. Buying time to his left. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a fourth down situation. Now here's Bradley Pinion now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Now it's Lockett. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. Newton on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On the give, it's Walker. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down. Here's Newton. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now Newton on first down. And that is incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
On 2nd and 10, Newton. He's got his big tight end, Fant. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Newton. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the tackle. Defense.
And that one on the rookie, Charles, maybe a little too overeager.
You know how many times you talk about the quarterback having to have a clock in his head and make sure the ball gets away before the rush gets there? When you're a pass rusher, you have to know when the ball is gone and make sure you don't hit the quarterback afterward. I know he's trying to make a play, but that time he ends up drawing the flag.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Newton now to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a 1st down. Newton to throw. And this is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Newton. And that is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So we get set to start this 3rd quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll give it to Patterson, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Play action now, Mariota. Over the middle, complete. That's Patterson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. From the 36, Mariota. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. From the gun, Mariota. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Cordarrelle Patterson from 8 yards out. And the Falcons have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. That time a 6-play drive. And the Falcons score to cap it off. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is...
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to get it back here just past the 35. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Third and short yardage. Mariota. And complete to Drake London. And he is going to have a Falcons first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Toss left side, Patterson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now it's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Mariota on first down. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mariota, and he's wrapped up. Taken down, back at the 25. Linval Joseph, able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to have to put a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Uchenna and Rosu got the sack there.
Even keeping the back end for extra protection on third down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And he returns this to the 22. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. On second down, it's Walker. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. This offense so far on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead them to 4th down. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be Falcon football. Atlanta regains possession of the football. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Mariota's throw into the hands of Pitts here.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
On third down, Mariota going up top and unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And he goes out right around the 39. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Pass is caught. It's Metcalf going across the field here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete.
Touchdown! Tyler Lockett, 33 yards. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. (17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On second down, a run with Patterson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing, Mariota. Able to find Patterson. So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be 2nd down. Mariota yelling out the play call as he hustles everyone to get set. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Alexander Johnson. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. Walker now on 1st and 10. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Newton. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Seahawks have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point up and through by Myers. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here is Mariota and the Falcons. Down 24-17. A little over 80 ticks to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Now Mariota. Able to hook up here with Ridley. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing. It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
To throw, Mariota. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Mariota. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Mariota. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. Got his man. It's London. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mariota to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Mariota. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. It all came down to one final jump ball on the Hail Mary, but Carter, the defense was ready, able to force it to be incomplete. Ball game over.
Look, let's face it, everybody wants to work the ball in closer and take a more high percentage pass to try and tie the game. But the Hail Mary, that's what they had to work with. And now they're just hoping that their jumpers can get up higher and are stronger than the defenders. Not the case in this instance. They end up losing the game.
So for the Seahawks, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week.